Okay, Knight of Swords. So this is a message somebody came in very quickly, it was blatant, it was cutting, it was, no fluff. And it came in November, and so it's still sticking with you today. It's still sticking to you in December. And the Ace of Swords, how perfectly. So it's kind of like a new beginning. It is a new beginning. Two of Swords reversed, the Sun reversed, and Six of Wands, Queen of Cups, Seven of Wands, Page of Wands, Wheel of Fortune, Knight of Discs, and Six of Swords. I'm missing a card. And the Ten of Discs. Okay. So the energy coming in here is a message, but it's very much so linked to this Ace of Swords. Ace of Swords is a new beginning, and so it's not similar to the Ace of Wands, but I do associate with the Wands and Swords more of a business deal, more of vocation, instead of necessarily relationship. So with the Ace of Swords, I really do get the sense that you are going to be moving into a new job, but more like you're contemplating it, you're getting it going, because we have the Two of Swords reversed, and so it's asking you to stop sitting on the fence and make a decision already. Taurus, you go forward with it or don't. But I do, just looking at this whole entire spread, you're getting so many conflicting messages about this position and about your life in general. Because on one side you have this new beginning, and you have this Six of Wands, that is celebration. But then we have this argument, we have arguing and then having to leave a situation too. So let's just break it down a little bit. Alright, so this Two of Swords and the Sun reversed. Both of these are in reverse. And having them there, sitting right next to each other, is you don't want to see the potential. You don't want to see, what could actually happen. What you want to sit in is this argumentative position, and it's between two people, Queen of Cups, Page of Wands, and seeing as neither of those are your suit, I really feel like you are acting as a King of Discs in reverse. So Taurus, I'm getting this feeling that there's an argument either at work or it could be within your family circle that you are in between, alright, between the Queen of Cups and then the Page of Wands reverse. And this is kind of coloring your holidays in December, Because since the Queen of Cups is upright, this is a water sign, so it could be Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio energy. She is doing everything she can to be caring, to keep everyone together, to make it positive, to make it joyful. But then we have this younger energy, this Page of Wands, who is just not having it and just wants to wreak havoc and, doesn't want to be part of the family and doesn't want to carry on with what's happening. They want to kind of just sabotage it all, take it all out, and make everyone feel miserable. And it's a young energy, so it's kind of I feel like it's a tantrum. It's throwing a fit over something really small. And you're in between it. But for some reason, I feel like you guys are going to be siding more so with the child, with the child who's throwing a tantrum, than you are with the Queen of Cups. And the reason why I say that is because the King of Pentacles is in reverse. So you're not necessarily acting from your highest energy. I think you're acting, it's why are you doing that? That's an interesting reason. Why are you siding with the child? Here it is. It's right here. The Sun and the Two of Swords reverse. You're reacting more beneficial to this Page of Wands because you feel like since they are a child, they deserve more patience, more consideration, and that when you were a child, you understood where they are right now. You understand the tantrum. You understand wanting to sabotage everything. And so you have a more compassionate feel for them, as with the Queen of Cups, who is nothing but compassion. She has to rule the entire kingdom. She has to take care of everyone involved. And so throwing a tantrum does not help out everyone else. And so you're like, well, it's a child, it's a kid, it's a small person, or somebody who is immature. You just gotta be patient. Now, the reason why I'm really focusing on this is because this situation is causing some anxiety within you, and it's making you want to leave. It's making you want to go, and you're like, and find, 10 of discs is find your happiness elsewhere. This is not satisfying to you. But I really feel like you need to clarify this situation because you are in the reverse. So if you were in the upright, I'd say, hey, that's great, take care of it and carry on, but you aren't. So there is something here that you need to learn, this conflict that you need to learn, you need to pay attention to gain knowledge and rise above. And by doing that, by recognizing the situation, settling it within yourself, then the sun will reverse, go back to shining brightly. Because the sun in reverse is still a really positive card, and it's just being like, everything is going the way you want, the sun is shining, but not as brightly as it could, and it's taking its time. The Two of Swords in reverse is actually more positive in the reverse than it is upright in my opinion, because now it's like you see the choices, you see what you need to do, and so you know how to get there. But for some reason, you're not looking at that. You're not looking at that choice of getting away from it. We still have the Wheel of Fortune and 10 of Discs. I mean, this little ditty right here of 6 of Wands, Wheel of Fortune, 10 of Discs is so positive. Like there's you're going to feel like celebrating with people you love. I mean, I even see some proposals happening. I see some people getting engaged because of this situation, and that could be why there's a rift within the family and friends. Like this Page of Wands may feel like you're taking away from the holidays by getting engaged or by celebrating the love you have with somebody else. And so that's also why the sun is shining, in the reverse. It's like, on one side you have this positive energy, celebration, and then on the other side you have like people wanting to knock it down. Very interesting. But then we go back to the Ace of Swords, which, once again, like I said, is career, job, vocation. And there's something new happening here, too. But it's kind of stilted. Like, you get this idea, you get this new job, but that's it. It's like it doesn't start until February, or it doesn't begin until mid-January. And so you don't really get to celebrate it and enjoy it yet. Like, there's something sticking. There's something that you have to take care of before you actually get it. And in order to, accept this, Two of Swords reverse again is like you just have to go with your gut. Go with what you believe. Go with what you know. Alright, so let's pull on the Noah Nephew deck, the Visionary cards. For some added guidance. Alright, Pure Dream. Isn't that what we got as the collective for November? So it's carrying on. You need to keep this idea up of the pure dream. It's still an important part of your life right now. So what is said in the book is follow your intuition, your dreams, and the things that really matter to you. This is about developing your spiritual side and your imagination. Dream big and let yourself envision big ideas. Don't fear them or downgrade them. Think about the question with an open mind. Connect to your inner child and be naive. Ooh, that's probably another reason why you are helping out this little youngster here, this Page of Wands who's throwing a tizzy. Is because you need to, you're connecting with that part of yourself. You're connecting with that childhood self, with that childlike energy. And so that's why you can stay so positive within this situation. and kind of defend them. But what you have to do is, instead of just stay within that, naive energy, that childlike energy, you have to catapult back into adulthood. You got to catapult back into reality and take all those lessons with you. All right? So, take what you know, take that beauty of the youth forward and manifest it in a different way through your adulthood.